All right, we're being joined by the next of our Championship 4 crew chiefs. We have Cliff Daniels with the number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet driven by Kyle Larson. Cliff, if you can just take us through quickly how you felt after today's session.
Yeah, we had to work on our car a little bit. It was really hard to tell at the beginning of practice. I don't exactly know what happened. I want to say from probably hitting the apron, our diffuser flap fell down the first run, so the car was, super unhooked the first run. Kind of spooked us, so we had to, just sit there and look things over and check it all out. Then for the second run and beyond, we kind of had a normal race car. From what I could tell, everybody's fighting rear grip on entry, really both ends. I heard a lot of guys talking about that, so same is the case for us. Certainly the track conditions are a bit different today than what we'll see on Sunday. It's going to be really hard for any of us to predict exactly, how to pinpoint what that needs to be for our cars, but we'll keep working on it and give it our best shot for Sunday.
All right, we'll open it up to questions. Please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless mic. We'll start here with Reed and then go to Bob.
Reed Spencer with the NASCAR Wire. Did Kyle actually touch the wall, or did he just get close on that one run there?
We have a small paint mark, which I think happened on the straightaway. Didn't even happen like coming off a corner, so that's no big deal, thankfully.
We'll go to Bob.
That was my question. Was there any damage?
We'll go over to Zach.
I want to say there's been maybe 10 times this year, Bob, that we've revinyled our right rear quarter panel. So this is perfect. It's perfect.
You have great track.
So we will be revinyling our right rear quarter panel tomorrow morning, which is we're right in line with where we need to be.
Zach Sterniello, NASCAR.com, Cliff. Along those same lines, when you have a driver like Kyle who routinely pushes those limits and tries to find whatever those edges are, when he has the time to do so in a practice like this, are you okay with him finding that edge, or would you rather see him at 99% and not risk having to revinyl the car before
No,
the race?
100%. Well, I've got no problem with him pushing hard. Again, I genuinely think this happened on the straightaway, so this isn't exactly a overstepping the edge type situation. But yeah, he always pushes the car really hard, and especially in practice, which is great for us, right? It lets us know what kind of speed he can extract out of it, what kind of adjustments we need to make, and today was certainly the case.
We'll come up here to Lee. And actually, at this time, I can also introduce Jonathan Hassler, who's here with the number 12 Team Penske Ford, driven by Ryan Blaney.
Welcome to the party, Hassler. Cliff's been here before. It'll likely come down to pit stops yesterday, or tomorrow, Sunday rather. How confident are you both in your crews?
Yeah, when you look at the yearly statistics of the Cup field of pit crews, A, it's incredibly tight, and B, all of our teams are right up there. So it's exactly what you want in a championship race. 4 great teams going forward, and I'm sure it'll be really, really tight if it does boil down to that.
I have a ton of confidence in our pit crew. It was certainly a weakness of ours. A year and a half ago, we've made some changes and continue to make changes through our company and continue to improve, and we got a great group.
Any additional questions we'll go up to Reed.
Reed Spencer, NASCAR Wire. Jonathan, do you see parallels between your performance and what's going on with the 12 car this year and the 22 last year?
There's certainly some parallels for sure, and certainly a lot of differences as well. I mean, if you look at the season on a whole, as a company last year, we had a lot more speed. Maybe not the wins, but we had a lot more speed throughout the year, and we certainly had to work, tooth and nail and grind it out to find speed here late in the year. So some similarities and certainly some differences as well.
Go over to the far side to Jerry.
Jerry Jordan, kicking the tires.net. Out there, we were watching the times earlier. Ryan kind of dropped back a little bit early on, and then all of a sudden went to the front. Were y'all working on a few things? Did you find something out there that would help you in the race?
Yeah, we the conditions tonight were quite a bit different than what we're going to have on Sunday. So we really just wanted to focus on making a couple different changes, getting some longer runs in, and learning some things about our car. The exact setup that we need, tonight isn't what we're going to need for Sunday. So just wanted to, take the opportunity to continue to learn about our car.
We'll go in the middle to Cole and then to Zach.
Cole Kusaman with the Arizona Republic. Kind of off of that, can you take any stock in the fact that Ryan ran top 2 lap averages from lap 5 all the way to lap 25?
Yeah, it's I think the stock I'll take into that is that Ryan Blaney gets around Phoenix really, really well. There's never been a time here that we haven't had speed, at least short run speed in our car. So I think the challenge for us as a team is to put a car under him that'll hold on through a long run.
Zach Sterniolo, NASCAR.com. Jonathan, to that point, Ryan said yesterday that Phoenix is a type of track that suits what Team Penske does well. Tracks that have different sized or shaped corners. How does that benefit what you guys do and the approaches that you guys take? And he used Gateway as an example as well.
Yeah, I think we try to really focus a lot on compromises and trying to find something that works really well on in a variety of different kind of conditions. So that, like he said, that kind of suits the tracks that have some differences, and this is one of them. It's really hard in these cars anymore to find just pure raw speed, raw performance. So you really have to kind of get down and make the best, consolations, I guess. I think Ryan just gives us feedback on each and everything we do, and certainly we take his feedback and try to learn from it and adjust our models and tools to reflect kind of what he's saying and what we see.
We're going to go upstairs to the press box for a question.
You hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Thank you. Greg Engel with Cupscene.com and Forbes. For all the Chiefs there, now that we're at the end of the season, we had a rare practice. Is practice a good thing? Would you like to see that every weekend, or no practice, or it doesn't really matter?
Yeah, I think for me, it doesn't really matter a whole lot. We're going to go race on Sunday regardless of the format and the rules. It certainly gives us some opportunities to get some data points and certainly to have 3 different sets of tires for a session, is something that, like I said, it gives us a lot more data points to learn about our car. But at the end of the day, it's even for everybody, and we'll play by whatever rules we have.
Do we have any additional questions for Jonathan? All right, Jonathan, thanks for joining us. Good luck on Sunday.